life, y'all. Yeah. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to leave a comment.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. All you new subscribers, I'm Barbas. Today we're going to be installing our injectors. I finally got them in the mail. I'm very excited, and we are going to try to get this car on the road tonight. It is kind of late. It's dark out, but we are going to give it our shot. I got them right here. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button because that helps the channel grow a lot, and I'm trying to get to at least 10K before the end of the year. So please subscribe if you have not. Either way, we got our RDX injectors in the mail, and check it out. They came with the little pigtails adapters, and you guys already know that I got the fuel rail open. It's just sitting here, and these things are ready to drop in. So I'm just gonna go ahead, get them installed. Sheldon is on the way, and he's gonna go ahead and plug his laptop in, and we are gonna try to get the car running, idling, running, and maybe take it down the street. Before I forget, these RDX injectors have this little ear right here, and I'm actually cutting that little ear off. So I went ahead and I gave it a nice little shave. I'm gonna put my O-ring back on there. I'm using this. Putting a little bit on the O-ring. Slipping the top hat on. Just like that. There you go. Just go ahead and drop them into the fuel rail. Injectors are in, and all of these guys are all connected. I got my line connected over here for the fuel, and I believe we're ready. We got Sheldon in the house. I'm about to prime it, see if we have any leaks. Oh, we got a leak. This one right here. Today's the day after. Last night everything went bad. We had nothing but leaks, leak after leak after leak. So we ended up just calling it a night, and I'm gonna try today to readjust these injectors, try to pull them out, try to swap out the O-rings. They were just leaking from the top hat, they were leaking from the injector itself. I don't know. So I'm kind of like in a position where I'm either gonna just order something else or try to locate a different top hat, because this really isn't working for me. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go ahead, pull this O-ring out. I'm gonna put a smaller O-ring first, then put the bigger O-ring. That way that O-ring gets locked in there pretty nice and tight, because I feel like this O-ring is kind of loose. What the hell is that noise? Never seen that before around here. So let me tell you what happened. I put the injectors in and we have no leaks, but the engine was not starting. I tried to start it. It was just cranking, but it wouldn't start. So I determined that the wires were backwards, and I ended up cutting them and this is how I connected them. I'm gonna go ahead and put some tape over each one of these, and now the engine is turning over and we have injectors. We might be low on coolant, or that idle control valve has gone bad. One of the two. But she's running, and let's just go ahead and get this thing tuned. What else could we do? I'm over the car right now, and I'm getting everything ready because I talked to Sheldon, and we're gonna be low. We're gonna be tuning tonight, so I'm going over everything. I went ahead and I checked the crank pulley with the impact, make sure that that's on there really good. I checked all the suspension. I need brake pads. I gotta go to the store right now and get some brake pads because these are gone. Those pads are not good. And it looks like I'm gonna need also some upper control arms. Things that I overlooked when I was getting the car ready, pretty much. These are little things that need to be replaced down the road, and down the road has finally come. It's time to replace all that stuff. But I'm gonna go to the store, get the brake pads, get that swapped out. And I don't know if you guys remember that I told you that the slave was sticking. I'm gonna have to swap that out really quick. And also, do you guys remember that I told you that the engine was like moving a little bit? Well, I think I know what the problem is. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. You guys see this? This bracket goes around the transmission. So let's go ahead and take a look under there really quick. That bracket goes right here. So there's a piece that covers the flywheel, and then there's that piece that goes around that whole piece, that whole chunk, and it bolts to these guys. Is this one broken? There's a bolt broken in there. I don't remember that, but it goes from the transmission to the block right here, I believe. Yeah, so this might be part of the reason why everything is shifting a little bit. You know what? I'm just gonna hit it with some super clean and slap it on here. So everything else is pretty much solid on this car, except for maybe the motor mounts. They look solid to me, but with all the vibration that I'm telling you that I'm feeling when I go into gear, I'll feel it like it'll jump a little bit. It could be the motor mounts, but I'm gonna go ahead, hit that with the super clean, and we'll throw it on. You see how caked that is right there. He's cleaned off, and I have this one too. That's gonna go on the flywheel. I'm just gonna go ahead, slap them on, and I will tell you pretty much instantly if that was what the problem was. The bracket is in, and this is gonna be the moment of truth. So I only feel movement in the engine when I put it into gear. That's when I feel it. Right now my RPMs are gonna be crazy high. It needs a tune, remember that, which we are gonna be doing today, later on today. I'm gonna probably have to throw it on the charger, the battery. That way it's fully charged by the time Sheldon gets here from work. But here he goes. Let me me go backwards. You know what? I still feel it. Not as bad, but you guys can see the movement right here. Watch. Did you guys see that? Like if this was loose under there. I'm gonna take a look at that right now. So I just crawled under there and I checked the whole shift linkage and everything looks perfect. So I think that it might be a motor mount, either the one in the rear or one of the side ones. I'm not sure, but I think that that's what's creating that shift linkage to move, because everything, I'm telling you guys, everything is 100%. I did just go online right now and I ordered 2 upper control arms for the front, because the ball joints are like in really bad shape and I'd rather just swap out the whole thing than get another ball joint pressed in there or whatever. But I got 2 of them on the way. Also, I just went to AutoZone and I got myself some brake pads. These brake pads are in really bad shape, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get them swapped out. Sheldon is on the way, so by the time I get these swapped out, he should be here and we should be ready to start tuning this. Brake pads are in and the car is pretty much ready. Sheldon's here and let's get the party started. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out, stay safe, catch you guys later. Peace out, stay safe, catch you guys on the next one.
This is
later.
Boss Life.